Hi, I'm Roy Hudson. Stand by for Sean. It'll make your day bright.
Welcome to Look Around Florida. How y'all doing tonight? Hey, Lewis, good to see you, buddy. Let me get this out of the way because some of you that actually know me know anything and everything can fly out of my mouth at a moment's notice. This way, I don't get a phone call from our division lieutenant commander, our division commander, our army commander or councilman, and our national lieutenant commander and commander. There you go. I just broke down the chain of command for you guys. Hey Keith, how you doing? We're gonna give it a little time. Uh, let the let the channel populate. Hey Kim, I got Jeffro. I got him chained up, and he's in timeout right now. I know. Some of you are gonna say that's a good place for him. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I haven't checked the news or anything. I don't even look at local news. It's enough to irritate anybody. So we're gonna go straight into some events that are coming up. We got this one coming up. Uh, yes, a week from this Saturday. This is in Homeland. Uh, Jeffro's going to be on when Jeffro comes on and doing his report. Flags across Florida. We're also going to be talking about this event. It's going to be a great ceremony. We got infantry. We have artillery. It is a dedication. For a couple of headstones that they are putting it just got done putting in there, and also to dedicate over 125 headstones that we have put in uh, within the last couple years. So please come join us for this event. I'll be there. I'll be in the rifle squad, color guard, whatever. So come by and say hi. So we got this event coming up. I got this from Lieutenant Commander Mark Best, the 32nd annual Lee Jackson Southern Heritage Event, Finley's Brigade, Camp 1640, Sons of Confederate Veterans, and Marion Hever Black, Chapter 5 of the OCR. January 20th, social hour will be at 5 p.m., supper and program will be at 6 p.m. Jackson Lodge number 1, 2016 Appalachia Parkway, Tallahassee, Florida. Tickets are $45 in advance. Door prices auction. Catering by, I think that's his Texas Roadhouse. Guest speaker will be Mr. Thomas Jesse, appearing as Robert E. Lee. For tickets, please contact Adjutant Thomas Williams. Or you can get a hold of Commander Mark Best for more info. This one came straight out of Jacksonville. Please join us for the Florida Division event. Lee Jackson Celebration Dinners Sunday, January the 21st, 2024. Guest speaker will be Carl Jones, the Army of Tennessee councilman. Uh, Now, this event, I I know it was a good event last year. They had our commander in chief, four-course meal, a whole bunch of stuff. So please check this event out. There is a pre-registration form. That way, Camp 1209 will have an idea on how many, so they can pre-order food. Please check it out. I know I added it. All right. I got to go back and add it again. Somehow it disappeared. And if I don't talk about it, the Melbourne camp will kill me. Man, where the I had it. Well, I know one place that has it. If you need more details about any of these events that are coming up, please check us out on Facebook on Look Around Florida. We're also on YouTube on Look Around Florida. There we go. Found it. That way, all right. We got this event also coming up. Captain J.J. Dickerson Camp 1387 is proud to host the Southeast Florida annual Lee Jackson celebration. We'll be at 5 p.m. Saturday, January the 6th at the Holiday Inn Express and Suites at 301 Tuckers Lane, Cocoa, Florida. Honored guest speaker is none other than SCV Lieutenant Commander in Chief, Mr. Walter Donnie Kennedy. Please check that out. I've already this time. This time, instead of having a blonde moment on it, I saved it on my calendar on the correct day, so Miss Linda Hudson don't kill me later. All right. Hey, Beth. Hey, speaking of Miss Linda Hudson, welcome, Mr. Turner. Long time no see, buddy. Hope you're doing well. And granted, we got people from all over Florida and Tennessee watching the channel. So let's see. Alrighty. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up. A lot of good reenactments coming up also. My camp is doing 2 events in January. We're doing the Swamp Buggy Parade and we're doing the Full Throttle event down in Everglades City. We will have a recruitment booth. There's talks about us doing some cooking down there. So as soon as I get those dates, they'll be on Look Around Florida. All right, gentlemen, ladies. Hey, there he is. Hey, Bobby. Good to see you, sir. Wow, we even got people from Shreveport, Louisiana in the chat. Hey, Jeffro. Man, we got quite a bit of people from all over the Confederation in the chat.
What's going on, everybody? It's good to see Alan Lawrence from Richard Taylor Camp. He's with Chuck Mack. I see my other camp member, Bobby Van Zandt, is on there. Oh, wait, Carl Jones is on there. Everybody be quiet.
Favors in, Carl.
Yeah. And so, yeah, with Bobby on there, he's with Clearwater Camp. We're in the same brigade, but it's a weird situation. It's officially we're one camp with 2 commanders, and we do everything with Clearwater. We love those guys. They come to all of our events. So a lot of them, actually, their past commander Randy Bailey will be the MC at the event on the 14th. Which I'm very excited. Randy Bailey's one of the best speakers I've ever heard. He's, the guy can talk about dirt, and I'd be happy-go-lucky about it. Great guy. I can't say enough about those guys. You got Bobby over there, and Rick, and Randy, and Colt, and they got a good camp over there, and they're getting better. They're getting bigger and bigger. I think they're going to give Jubal Early a run for our money eventually with camp members, but we'll see what happens. definitely shout out to Richard Taylor Camp. My cousin's not in that one, but she's in another one, or he's in another one. Corey Calhoun, he's in the other one up there. But want to talk about the event. I know I just saw that showing from Carl.
Nice
Have another
one,
drink,
Carl.
Carl.
Nice one.
Oh, at least it's football season. It's hard for anybody to be quiet in the South.
Well, it all depends. I mean, I'm just waiting for PBR to start up.
You better believe it. I mean, LSU season's pretty much done with. So, but we got the great Pete Jenkins, former SCB member Pete Jenkins, as a defensive, I don't know, something or other. So he's coming out of retirement. I've known him since I was a small little bitty kid. So I'm really excited about LSU's. Yeah, I know, Bobby. Your team's going to win the national championship. We know that. We're kind of keeping it quiet. It won't be LSU, trust me.
Don't
But
look
I
at
want
me.
someone.
I'm not going to get in the argument about football because I'm a PBR fan.
But we'll talk about some of the event we got going on the 14th. You know, it's something that the late great Evelyn Arthur started back a bunch of years ago. Really gave me and Don McPherson and Sean and a lot of other ones help us find our love again for the cemeteries. And as a lot of people know that the Tampa SCV and OCR, we're not big on promoting ourselves. We don't talk about what we do. We just do the job. We've been putting in headstones for the past 2 years, including me, Dave King, and Bob Hightower. We all went out to. I'm sorry, it's Bob Whitaker. When Christmas Eve, we went out and did 2 headstones. Just a passion of ours. Something we're Don McPherson and Mary, the greatest people doing research. They know how to run the computer and stuff. And yeah, we're just the muscles. We put them in, and we've had a lot of great people helping us in the past 2 years, which is outstanding. We appreciate everybody. So we're going to do a dedication for all these guys. We're like Sean said, we got the rifle squad, we got plenty of parking, we got the color guard. We will be doing the canteen ceremony, which is something we started well over 12 years ago, and it's for a grunt, for a soldier. To me, that's the highest honor, is getting your last drink. And so what we do is we pass a canteen down the line, and then the last person, which will be me, will take it, take a sip, salute them, give them some their last drink. Whenever I die, y'all better give me at least one last drink. You can do 6 if you want to. The OCR girls are just busting their butt on it lately. They are, I cannot say enough about how blessed we are in Tampa. Having, to me, we got our ladies really set the bar high for anybody. See, Jim Odell's in there. Jimbo, you need to hurry up and get well. We need you, bro. We're gonna miss you on the 14th. So we're all send you prayers, Jimbo.
Well,
But
Jimbo, maybe. Yeah, I just talked to Jimbo about a couple weeks ago. He said he may show up on the 14th.
I'd love for him to show up. Get your voice
Exactly.
out there and stuff. It'll be a great time. Took a tour of the cemetery last Saturday with the ladies, and cleaned up a couple of headstones out there. And beautiful cemetery, very big, plenty of parking. We'll have people showing everybody where to park and roped off area. And I know we got the cannon coming from. I just forget his name. Who's the cannon coming from?
Eric Smith and Kevin Smith from my camp, the Lieutenant Bogus camp down in Carter County, are bringing the Mountain Hounds, sir.
So officially, as that I can remember as of right now, besides the OCR, we got Clearwater camp's going to be involved, Bogus camp's going to be involved, Leon Arthur's camp's going to be involved. Of course, the early camp's going to be involved. We're making this as a big thing for all of us. And it's to me, it's a good central location. It's the middle of the state, probably closer to Tampa. It's only 45-minute drive for me. There's no eating place within about 15 minutes. It's kind of out in the country, but right off Highway 17. Um, we're looking forward to a big event, a fun event. We're going to be there to celebrate all the headstones that we've installed, and probably a majority of them I forgot that we installed. We also, these girls are just going out. They're going so far out there. It's outstanding. I mean, once again,
Uh,
I got the greatest
yeah,
OCR group in the world.
yeah. Roy, I have not heard anything different, so please bring a chair.
Yeah, bring chairs. I'm gonna bring. I think I got 3 chairs I'm gonna be bringing, and obviously I'm in color guards. I won't be using them, so I'll have 1 or 2 spare chairs. But bring your chairs. Um, I don't know what the temperature is, but it's Florida, so I would always, I would assume we're
About
gonna have some
80s.
drinks out there. But
Hmm.
you know, if you need to bring some water, I always bring my own drinks with me everywhere as I go. But yeah, we'll have drinks and refreshments out there, and it's just gonna be a good time to celebrate these people and say their name one more time that we all installed. That's um, the legend goes: you say the person's name and their memory will never be forgotten. Well, we got 109 names that we're going to be saying again, and that's something we do at every headstone that we install. We go by and say their name and thank them for their honor and duty to our country and our land and who we are and stuff. We got a bunch more to put in the future. It was just we figured take a break and do a memorial, and
Yep.
none of us are getting any younger or anything like that. So it's going to be a very good event. I'm excited about it.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. I mean, just to see everybody that I don't normally get to see on a regular basis because we're all over Florida. Some of us are all over the South, and we don't really get a chance to see each other, hang out, shoot the shit, other than phone calls and emails
It
or
was
Facebook.
funny last weekend. Let's see, it was Leon Arthur, um, Donna McPherson, and Wayne Sweat. They're all 3 old timers and stuff, and they were talking about just history of the land and what they remember back in the day. Me and Becky were sitting there like we're a kid in a candy store hearing these crazy stories that these people lived it, and we're on, around where we're at and stuff. It was just 3 of the
Oh,
greatest mentors I've ever met, and they got so much history between the 3 of them. It was just an honor to hear these stories that they said, and old cracker stories, of course, from Leon, because that's what Leon does. And it was great. It was just so great. It made me feel so happy with what's going on in the world, and then I get to be with family last Saturday. And it was just great. It was a great time. And
uh, Cameron, I know you're late, but I just put it on the show. This is what we're talking about, sir. It's next a week from this Saturday in Homeland, Florida, at the Homeland Cemetery. If you need directions, Cameron, just hit me up on Facebook, and then I'll do my best to guide you there.
you'll see
As
the
I said,
flags whenever you turn down that road. You'll see the flags. It's right behind a business. But I don't even know what type of business. I think it's a welding business or something like that. But you'll see it. For me, I cross over Highway 17, but if you're going down Highway 17, it's right there on your left. You're not going to go maybe 50 feet, 50, 60 feet, and you'll see the flags and stuff. We're gonna make sure everybody knows we're there, and we're gonna have some flags out front. And Becky's brother is going to help out with parking. It's pretty much a full out effort. Um, we're going to have the Confederate Memorial Wall will be up there. It'll be set up, which is, if you've never seen that, it's a wall full of a lot of these people, probably majority of these people that we put headstones in for. Names are on the wall, which is, one more big thing that we can see on it and stuff. And, I can't.
Jeffro, I know you were up there last weekend. Did Mary and Donna or Kathy say they will have the books for sale there?
They did not say, but I'm going to have one book available for whatever they're selling the books for. I would assume they will. They're
Yeah,
really trying to push those, and obviously that's probably the best event to go to for that. It is. It's a wonder. I would assume they have someone that's going to be selling those books. I mean, everybody that we put a headstone in for is pretty much in that book. At
correct.
least the
And
Florida guys
there's
are.
and there's stories in there. Some copies of letters, home stories, and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's a tearjerker. I'm just warning y'all now. It's don't read it around people. It's there's been a couple of nights I'd only get through one page, and other nights I can get through three or four. But it really brings who these people are, and then for me, I know some of these current relatives of them, and see their personality from 160 years ago. It's really neat. Not a lot of us changed in that amount of time. Our DNA still stays the same.
Yep.
Um,
I'm looking forward to it. The way Donna Mary was telling me about it, what I got to do, and all that. I'm going to be busy just as busy as Jeffro is. So it's definitely going to be a fun event.
Yep, I'm looking forward to it, and especially because it's helped. It all a lot of us got started because Miss Evelyn, and it's right down the road from where the cemetery that she stays at, and
Yep.
a couple of us are gonna have things. The shirt I wear has Miss Evelyn's name on it, and she was a humongous part of me refinding my love for cemetery. And so, anytime I do anything, I make sure her name's on my arm and on my shirt, and just as a simple thank you to her and stuff. I know she looks down from heaven and she yells at us all the time. So
Oh yeah, she's looking at us right now, either shaking her head or smiling.
exactly, probably shaking her head because she's like, I don't need this stuff, but I can't say enough about her. She moved to heaven a couple of years ago, and for us to do this, and Donna and Mary are both, everybody agrees that she started this. If it wasn't
Yep.
for her, we probably wouldn't be doing half this stuff.
Well, speak for yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think I would have found my passion again, but it would just have taken a little bit longer.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the cool thing about the SCV is there's people in it that enjoy different aspects. Some people enjoy all aspects. We got guys that love cemeteries. There's guys that love talking about the history. There's guys that even like not just talk about it, but live it through reenactments. Uh, Defending our true history. There's people that will stand up there and argue with politicians. Like I said, we have people in the organization that love it all.
Yeah, see, I don't know anything about politics, so I rely on the politic guys to tell me what to do and who to email and stuff like that. I
Yeah,
really don't understand none of it. So, we have people that are good at it. Let them do their thing and just tell me what to do. Some people don't
exactly.
know how to dig a hole for a headstone. Well, I'm pretty good at digging holes. And so, putting the headstones in, and kind of crazy some of the days we've done it. Hot days, cold days, rainy days. I'm just weird like that.
Exactly, Carl. You took the words right out of our mouths. Yeah, there's something for everybody in the SCV.
Yep. And Carl needs to really change his name to future chairman of Army of Tennessee. Just you can change your name anytime, Carl. We'll go and give you the title now, brother. You got our vote, and so does you and Roy together, forming in Tennessee, I don't think anybody can beat us. And
Well,
I know we're not
yeah,
who we're going to vote for, but I'm voting for
yeah.
Carl and Roy.
Well, as far as this channel is concerned, we'll be talking about upcoming elections after January. Carl's going to be coming on. I know Roy. If you're running for after January, if you're running for a Florida division position, or you're running for an Army of Tennessee position or a national position, that those people are invited to come on the show and talk about what they're going to do, what their platform is all about. So we'll be talking about all that stuff after January.
Yeah. And go Carl and go brother Roy. Nothing against anybody else. It's just, those are my buds. So, and I'm kind of stuck with Carl. So,
Cameron, I'm in the same boat as you. I like cemeteries. I like keeping up on graves. And tell not only our history of our ancestors, but the history we're making today here in Florida.
also, Cameron, I went by that cemetery that you told me to go by over there in, like, I think it's Polk City. Um, I went by there, and the headstones still look good at that church, and went by there yesterday. I was waiting on somebody at work, and so it all looks good. It's probably the best looking headstones in the whole cemetery. So still
Well,
looking good after all these years.
Well, Jeffro, you sent some pictures in. You want me to? I did
Yeah.
now uploading them to StreamYard. They're not in order,
Okay.
so
So we'll go at each one. I'm also the chairman of Flags Across Florida. So we got White Springs actually got the recruiting fund. So congratulations, the Alesti camp and Commander Tucker.
Mhm.
This first picture is with old Kelly Crocker. This is the Havana site that they.
yeah. Let me get that back up.
Okay,
Yep, there you go.
and so that's I forget who the guy is next to him. I know him, but I just forget who he is. But I know it's not. I don't believe that's Mark Best. But that's Mark Best's group. Mark and Kelly Crocker. They take care of that flagpole. And Mark messaged me today and told me that they're about to replace a flag. 13 months that flag has been up, and as you can tell, it's a pretty nice sized flag. So 13 months getting a flag out of it. Y'all are better than us because I can only get them for I can only we after like a month of our um, 30 by 40 flags. Ours is tore up, which right now we're running Army of Tennessee. We just changed it out Sunday night from Third National to Army of Tennessee. So it's a lot of hard work. I mean, you can tell by there's pictures out there, and there's a good picture right now of us cutting
The
the grass
birthday
every other
boy.
Saturday. That would be Butch in the background, me pushing my battery powered lawnmower, and Dave King weed eating out there. And it's stuff that a lot of us don't talk about. We just go out there and do it on Saturdays. And
Well,
uh,
I do want to give a shout out to the birthday boy. That was his birthday was yesterday. Our division lieutenant commander and camp commander for the early camp, David King. A happy birthday!
yeah, Dave, you're finally your age is finally catching up to you. It's about time. And I mean, if he's in town, he comes out there and he drives 45 minutes to the flag site, 30, 45 minutes. And, his dedication is very helpful to us. Um, Dave King is Butch Fox right down the road. I'm like 15 minutes away. Um, Mike Herring shows up. We got a new member named Mark. He's active duty Army. He's shown up a few times. Some people here and there, but the core people is me, Dave King, Mike Herring, Butch Fox. And it takes 30, 45 minutes to knock it out.
Yeah.
We're usually heading home by 8:30 in the morning. by the time everybody else in the world wakes up. But with people
All
that
right,
want
Jeff.
flag sites, it's gonna be a lot. It's a lot of work.
Yep. All right, Jeffrey, let's stay on task. All
All
right.
right.
I know this is a picture of a battle flag. It was in the group of pictures you sent in. So
Okay, so this one is the Havana flag site. A picture of the Havana flag site of their flag at full mast. Uh, that's up in the Tallahassee area, Savannah, Florida. Uh, Mark Best does a great job. This picture right here, this is just in the past about 2 months. This is our guys up in White Springs. They went up and repainted all the inscriptions on their wall up there, and it's as you can tell, it was definitely a hot day, and those guys that went up there and they busted their butt up for a full day, and all the inscriptions are repainted. You can
there you
see,
go.
yeah, it's a lot of hard work. You put molasses down, then you spray paint it, then you got to scrub everything off. It's talking with someone from the Tampa flag site that did it. Your shoulders are gone after one day doing it, and so
Now,
congratulations, guys.
Jeffro, you said they put molasses down on it. What does the molasses do to the granite?
It prevents the paint from sticking to the granite. And so it's like a undercoating of it. The molasses is so thick, you make
Hmm.
sure it doesn't get into any of the inscriptions, and then you do a small gentle roll on it, and then you'll spray paint it, and it's easier to get the molasses off than trying to scrape paint off of granite, which is
Correct.
extremely difficult. I've done it 3 different ways, and the way they did it is the easiest way to do it.
Now, you said this was all up at White Springs, which is
That's all White Springs right there. They just did it,
cool.
I want to say May. It was either right before reunion or right after reunion, division reunion that they did it. So regardless, it's summertime in Florida, which it's only 1 trillion degrees outside.
Yeah. I mean, damn, they were busting their butts on this.
They really were, and they got it all done in one day, which is incredible. It took me 4 days,
Wow.
4 or 5 days. So them having a good group out there and doing it the right way, and our biggest thing whenever we're doing it is not to hurt the stone like we do with the headstones. You want to protect that, and that's why you don't use paint stripper. You don't use any chemicals or anything like that. But so it's a lot of work. It's a ton of work to do.
Damn.
So congratulations on those guys, and can't say enough. That's something I've wanted to do for 3 or 4 years. Their inscriptions were on there since original, so probably the first time it's been painted, probably a good 20 years.
Hey, I would say about 20 years because that's when Doug Dawson and John Adams was alive, right? When
That,
that went
that
up.
that is correct, and actually I just went through some pictures of the dedication day, and a lot of guys in those pictures don't exist anymore. I know
This
Mike.
is true.
Yeah, Mike
Sadly.
Bethune. Yep, Mike Bethune was one of the people that I saw in the pictures, which he did the inscriptions on the Tampa site.
Yep.
There's a lot of guys that are no longer with us. So, I mean, just for the Tampa site, there's a lot of people. Marion Lambert moved on about 2 years ago, maybe a year and a
This is
half ago.
true. Yep.
And so there's a lot of people that, and that's, to me, that's what the sites are all about, is the people in our past. And after us, I don't know who else is going to be there.
This is true. Ready.
All right, this is one of my favorite ones of all time. This is the old Kirby Smith boys up there. Probably some of the hardest working people. There's, you see a nice picture of Kim on there, and they once again they're up there every other weekend cutting the grass. I think we're kind of looking forward to the winter time, so we don't have to cut grass every other weekend.
Yeah.
Kim could tell you that. He'd love a nice little day off one weekend and stuff. If you have not been to their site is A1, best site I've seen next to Tampa. Sorry, I gotta, and there's old Chris
Well,
Buck.
yeah, he's getting his workout.
He's getting his workout in. It proves that he actually does work. I think all of us agree.
I'll save that comment for Camp 1209 to make in the comment section.
I tell you what, they got a good group of guys up there. I'm proud to call those guys my brothers, and they really set the bar high for everybody else and stuff. And yeah, good group of people up there.
Oh yeah. Everybody. Yep.
Oh, there's a beautiful Tampa site. Oh man, that was in one afternoon, I think it was. Yeah, one afternoon went out there and just to take a little breather, and so we have the giant flag in the middle, and that was a 30 by 40. We're talking about going down to a 20 by 30 flag in the future, but not right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just up there myself a couple weeks ago, doing some brush killing for the early camp. I did a little video there. It's still in the editing stage. So if you're on my Facebook page or the Florida Division members only, you got to see it. It's snippet of that video.
Yeah, Keith, I agree. Change the gate code so Kim can't get in. The guy works too hard out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're these flag sites. If I had to do it over again, as much as I love Tampa flag site, that's a lot of hard work. You know, I guarantee you can ask Kim, you can ask Mark Best, you can ask Butch Fox what the weather is at all times, and they know exactly what the weather is going to be at their flag site and whether or not they need to take down their flag, if they need to prepare anything or anything like that. Those guys are on top of it, and they do a great job. I mean, I'd laugh at Butch that he didn't know weather until he started working at the flag site, and now he knows weather inside and out. He's like a meteorologist now. He knows it so well and stuff. And moment's notice, he'll jump out of the house and go take down the flag by himself. It's incredible.
Yep. So, what is other camps in the division up to? Any cool stuff going on out there?
I know the Clearwater camp is doing a shotgun shoot. I believe that's on a Thursday coming up for their fundraiser. The second Saturday of December we'll be at Milton Farms. I'll be promoting that here the next week or two. We'll be bringing the Confederate Memorial Wall up there. It's a nice little cane grinding event that we go to. Something that you probably forgot, Sean, Civil War Days at Pioneer Florida Museum. Oh, okay, Bob.
I was just on the reenactors list for the state of Florida. There's only 6 reenactments in the state this year.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I remember, hell, not too long ago, you could go to a reenactment every weekend for the entire year.
Yep. Yeah, you look forward to the 4th of July weekend because that's the only weekend we had open for reenactors back in the early 2000s and stuff. It was like,
well, not really. Not if you were going up to Gettysburg for the reenactment.
Right, exactly. That you look forward to the travel out of state ones because if you stayed in state, if you went out of state, you were every single weekend.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, my reenactment unit, we're all getting up there in age, and yeah, for me, I could have stayed. For me, I stay within my state. I go out of state like once a year.
Yeah.
I am thinking about going up to Elm Springs in November.
Nice.
Yeah. Go up
And then,
there, hang out with our commander in chief, Adam Southern, and anybody else that's up at HQ.
so we got that. That's the Saturday before Thanksgiving is Pioneer Florida Museum in Dade City. The
Correct.
Saturday after Thanksgiving is Leon Arthur's
Shindig.
shindig. I mean, I don't know what he calls it. I always call it his Christmas party
Yeah.
for the Confederate family, and everybody's encouraged to come. We always have a good time.
Oh yeah. Yeah. 1 second.
Yeah, Chickamauga was, I believe that was last weekend, yeah, or one of the past weekends. It looked like it had a good event up there.
Yeah. There it is.
Jim, send me that information for November 3rd. I think I got November 3rd open. I support the SEAL Museum over there in Fort Pierce. So send me information on that one. I might show up to that.
Alrighty. Yeah, that's passed. That's passed. Alrighty. Yeah. Yeah, this weekend, Altoona Pass Living History in Cartersville, Georgia, is this coming weekend. November 3rd and 5th is the 37th annual Akawaha River Raid in Florida. November 17th and 18th is the Battle of Dade City. Then you got the festival at Fort King, December 2nd and the 3rd. Winter muster Fort McAllister in Georgia, December 8th and 10th. Otter Springs. Now, this is an event I will recommend going because you are supporting an SCV camp in the state of Florida. And that's January 12th through the 14th. Then you have the Battle of Townsend Plantation. That's January 26th to the 28th. You have the Battle of Fort Taylor, Florida, February 2nd to the 4th. And of course, you have the Battle of Olustee, February 16th through the 18th. Mechanized cavalry guys in the state of Florida, please keep an eye open for an email from our captain. Usually we have a meetup at the White Springs flag site that Saturday. Then some of us after that goes over to the reenactment.
I'll be heading to
The
Lucky afterwards.
Yeah,
I'm
the
planning on staying up
159th
there.
anniversary of the 47th annual reenactment living history of the Battle of Natural Bridge. That one's coming up. Okay.
The Confederate Memorial Wall goes up there every year for Natural Bridge with Kelly Crocker and Mark
Exactly.
Bell.
And
So
March 22nd to the 24th is the Battle of Narcoossee Mills. This is an event that is put on by the Jacob Summerlin camp right there in St. Cloud.
that's usually the same weekend we do Arcadia event, I think.
Exactly. Then you got the Battle of Resaca, and that's May 17th to the 19th. And that's all the reenactments that are listed for Florida and South Georgia.
And everybody make sure they
more,
get
but I'm
get
sure
your
there's
registration
more.
in.
Yeah, I'm sure there's more, but that's what is listed on the Florida Reenactor Online.com.
Make sure if you're going to go to national, which we want a big showing in national from Florida Division, Charleston we're going to this year, and So if
Correct.
you don't have your registration in, make sure you get it in. Make sure you book your hotel room, stuff like that.
Yeah, remember all that the pre-registration with the discounts and all that need to be in by December. So if you're booking uh Carl, I don't know if you're had spoken to the commander in chief yet or that the host camp. Last time I heard that the host hotel was booked. I could be wrong, but start getting your hotel reservations in now. It's going to fill up quick. So, did get a message today from our division adjutant, Rick Roberts. All the camps that put in for the recruitment fund uh, ha- has been passed by the Florida GEC. So you should be expecting your checks in the mail for your recruitment plans.
So that means look around. Florida's on for another year, Sean. Sorry about your luck.
That's all right. I love actually, honestly, I enjoy doing this due to the fact it's uh because it's up to date information, not only coming from speak of the devil, our division commanders in the chat.
I'm glad you showed up
Welcome,
late.
Calvin.
Thanks for showing up late. You didn't hear me before, Calvin. Thanks.
Thank you for that, Linda. I'll make sure that's put on look around. Thank you for that, Coral. Yeah, just like I was saying about the host hotel, this is right out of our councilman's mouth. So
Yeah,
if you're going to National, get your reservations in.
yeah. I heard from somebody in the past 2 weeks that the SCV rate that that they did is different because I think the blocked out rooms are already filled up, and I'm not 100% on it.
Yeah, like I said, we're next show I will not be on. I will be at a camp meeting next Tuesday. So we're most likely going to go live Wednesday next week. Yeah, that way it gives me enough time, and that way I can remember to get emails sent out to our lieutenant commanders and our division commanders if they have anything that they want me to talk about. Uh, Calvin, Commander, we were just talking about you just a little bit ago about the recruitment grants for camps that put in for it should be expecting their checks for their grants to be coming in the mail soon. So, anything going on with early camp other than cleaning up the flag site?
No, we're getting ready for another exciting year. Obviously, we got really three projects that go on: is the cemetery work that we do, the flag site, and then Confederate Memorial Wall. And I'm hopefully going to be able. I got to figure out where the wall is going to be at, but I'm going to do my best to get the Confederate Memorial Wall up there to Otter Springs. Depends on where it's at and stuff like that at the time, but I'm going to try to bring it up there. And I know a lot of SCV people are up there, and so I'd love to bring the wall up there. I know we're going to be meeting with that camp whenever we go up for the Metcalf meeting and stuff. We'll be
Yep.
um, doing the parade with all those guys up there, Clement Lindsay and my brother Daryl Radtrees. So we're gonna should be a good day. It should be a great
Yeah.
weekend. I'm looking forward to it. And You know, and also it's that Friday night is Marine Corps birthday, November 10th, 1775. So I think I'm going to be partying a little hard that Friday night, celebrate our birthday, and then I think it's Bobby that's doing catfish on Saturday night for us. So you
Ooh.
can't go wrong with good old fried catfish.
I
I'm
always
looking forward to it.
I always enjoy when Bobby cooks.
I do too. It's always a good time, and you know, if we have half as much of a good time this year as we did last year, we're in for a treat. Just sit
Oh
around,
yeah.
have some adult beverages, and just talk. It makes my life way better just hearing stories from, you know, good people, brothers and sisters and stuff.
Yeah.
And so yeah, Bobby is doing his catfish, which, you know, bring your
Cool.
appetite, guys. Might be some a little bit of moonshine up there, and of course we got plenty of beer. So as long as Dave King's there, we got plenty of beer.
I wonder if
So
we're gonna have any oysters this year.
and I'm thinking we need to, if we have time on Saturday, go run out to that cemetery. I want to hit that cemetery again. That was a
Oh,
beautiful scene.
the one right there in Cedar Key.
Yeah, yeah, I'd love to go walk that again. That was fun. With we
I
had
know.
with Ronnie and stuff. That's yeah, always a good time.
Yeah.
You know, Saturday
Oh,
Headstone.
yeah.
Oh, pork chop.
Yeah, pork chops, son. See, that's why we have our division commander in the chat to remind us of shit. I mean stuff.
Yeah. Sorry, pork chop.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm bringing it up. Yeah. Jeff, will go ahead and do some fill in
Talking.
while I'm. Yeah.
Yeah. So I know pork chops event. They're going to be doing something for Judge Milton's ancestor, which he was a private. It's over there in Daytona. I think the OCR girls are going to be over there. There'll be a color guard over there. I have a job I have to do on Saturday, so I'm not able to make it. Um, but there's a lot of funny things going on. If y'all can't find something to do, you're looking the wrong places. Oh wow, Calvin Hart's actually going to be there over at the headstone. So I know
Does
Ronnie.
that mean you're actually going to show up now?
No, I'm still not going to show up. That's a long drive to. That's a long drive over there. But you know, the best part is getting out there with like-minded people and seeing each other and, you know, making new friends. I mean, Roy Hudson has been with the SCV over 30 years. I've been in it 16 years. I've only gotten to know Roy Hudson the past 2 years. And to call him my brother is an understatement. And so you get to know these people, and you know these people really do have your back. I can guarantee it. Um, you know that's I know Calvin Hart has any decision I make, I know for a fact he has my back on it. And vice versa. You know, meet new members, get out there. You know, SCV's getting smaller, so we need to, whenever we do these events, we really want to put on a big event and really blow it up and show everybody, what we do and stuff. And I know I always laugh. City of Tampa right now, the big thing is um, black cemeteries, and we're sitting back going, yeah, we've been doing this for 15 years. We know a little bit about what we're doing and stuff. So finding old cemeteries, we had one in the middle of a cow pasture. We had one in the middle of a jalapeno um, farm and, down there in I don't know where. So yeah,
Remember when we used to do Hunt Sater's farm and it was literally in the middle of a pumpkin patch?
the pumpkin patch. Yeah, exactly.
I found it this Saturday at 11 a.m. Footstone dedication for Private William Riley Milton. Will be at the Greenwood Cemetery, Daytona Beach, Florida. Uh, so I wish Victor was on so we get some more detail for his event this Saturday. But
I think I saw on their thing that Byron Peavy's is planning on being there. So if Byron's going to be there, Carl's going to be there, his right hand man. So
mhm.
y'all haven't met them two. That's two crazy twins, or they're pretty much they have to be twins. We just don't know it yet. And, so it'll be, you know, they're two great people I've known for a long time, and once again, they're from another camp, and I've gotten to know them very well.
Good question, Calvin.
Yeah, we wonder that. Victor wonders that also, where exactly he's at. So we just let him do his thing.
Yeah,
But please show up to his event and support him. That's another wonderful camp over there, and they're an older camp, but they're going in the right direction. I really think in a couple of years they're going to be a powerful camp.
yep.
But just
So
like we got a new OCR group down there in Arcadia, that's gonna with Cindy Pendleton, that's gonna be a good camp. That's gonna be a good OCR group down there.
mhm. Thank you for that, Roy. The cemetery is right across the street from the Boot Hill Saloon. Kind of give you an idea where that cemetery is at for that if you are planning on going to that dedication. If you have questions on that dedication, please message Victor Smith or Jerry Peacock. So, oh man, what a day! Crazy
Yeah,
day too.
a tiring day.
Oh yeah.
I'm done with summer. Can we move on? Get out of this 100,000 degree heat.
I'd rather be outside than inside, man.
Yeah, true. I just want you to cool down a little bit more. Yeah, we all love BK. We all love Rifle Rails in History. That was the premier event. Uh,
Exactly. We have that new camp in the division now, the CSS Spray Camp.
in my
They're
brigade,
located over there by,
Safety Harbor.
yeah, Safety Harbor, which is over there by Clearwater
Yep. Excited about having a new camp in our brigade.
or our region.
Yeah, exactly. Our region, we need more camps.
Yep.
Need more camps and members. And I know there's still some members that haven't paid their dues. Make sure you pay your dues. And
Yeah. I mean, reach out to them, find out what's going on. Maybe, maybe they're interested in something different, if you are looking for an instructor to come up to your camp meeting to talk about CERT, which is Confederate Emergency Response Team on headstones and monuments. And if you live in South Florida, please message me. If you live in Middle Florida, you got Jeffro. If you live in the Northeast, please hit up Mark Bass or our chairman for our Graves Committee, Kelly Crocker. If you live in the Northeast, feel free to hit up our division adjutant, Rick Roberts. What come to your camp or what come to our cemetery and teach you the way of cleaning headstones and monuments. It's a great learning experience, and it's something that, you know, might not be your thing, but it might be that camp member that's sitting right next to you. He might enjoy it. You know, feel free to hit us up. We'll come and do a presentation either at your camp meeting or at your cemetery. And feel free to check out I had it here, our division website. We do have a guest speaker list there of people within the division that will come to your camp meeting and do a presentation. Bob Foley has been working on this website and really has updated quite a bit of stuff. Ooh. Adam Southern and Jason Boshiers are coming to Jacksonville to pick up a donated Shiloh. Is that diploma?
Diorama.
Diorama. Ooh.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I guess that's going to go up to the Elm Springs Museum. So Sean will be one of the first ones to see it.
Well, no, because if I do go up there in November, I have a donation for the museum. Something a friend of
Ooh.
mine found as she was going through and cleaning up her house.
That's awesome.
Don't know. I got to take a picture of it and send it to Commander Hart and get his opinion on it, if it's legit or not. So I'll probably do that this weekend. Commander Hart, just keep your email open this weekend. With that being said, we've been going at this for an hour, and I love all you. And which video? You know, I'm just gonna roll the dice.
Stay Southern, y'all. Y'all have a good.
My dad told me he always had a kinship to the battle flag. Always growing up, he knew there was something there, but he couldn't put it together. I called my 97-year-old grandmother, and I asked her, do we have any soldiers in the family? I gave her 3 descriptions. Verde, which means green, for modern-day soldier. Blue, azul, or gris, means gray. And she said, mijo, which means my son in Spanish, is gris. It was gray. My great-great-grandfather was named Andres Torres Rodriguez. He was born in Mexico. He was a laborer. And he was an 8th Texas Infantry, and his unit later on got incorporated to the Texas 33rd Cavalry under Santos Benavides, who was the highest Mexican-American Confederate officer. He was a colonel. There was over 13,000 Hispanic soldiers throughout the Confederate States, but out of those 13,000 were 2,500 Tejanos. And it's 2 words combined. Texas in Spanish is Tejas. Mexican in Spanish, Mexicano. You combine both words, Tejano. They contributed a lot for Southern independence. I think that they deserve respect, honor, and dignity under the Confederate flag that they fought for. There was people of color, Mexican people, and other Hispanics, and other people of color that fought in this war. Everyone's reason was different, but primarily they fought in this war for their independence and to protect their homeland. I joined the SCV because I'm extremely proud of my Confederate heritage. I have Confederate DNA. I just want to ensure that the present generation and future generations know and never forget the contributions of Hispanics in the War of Northern Aggression. I am Richard Luna Garcia, the great-great-grandson of Private Andres Torres Rodriguez, a Tejano Confederate soldier.
Thank you for joining us tonight. I hope that was a great update that we had from Jeffro Kahn about what's going on with the flags across Florida. I want to say thank you for him for joining us tonight. Thank you all for joining the conversation that was in the chat. Stay Southern, stay out of trouble, and God be with you.